Hey, what's up guys? My name is Steven and welcome to another video tutorial series on the popular PHP framework, CodeIgniter. What I'll be showing you in this video series, is I'll be building a registration login system in PHP with CodeIgniter where you'll be able to log in with an email and password which will send you to a members only restricted access page which you can only access if you've previously logged in. You'll be able to log out from there. And in addition, you'll be able to sign up clicking on the sign up page. From there, you'll enter your email address and your password twice just to confirm your password, which will send you an email. You'll click a link that you'll receive in the email. It'll sign you up, log you in instantly, and from there you'll be a registered user and you can log in at any time and have access to the members only page. This is a very popular model for most websites today. So I think that this material will be extremely useful if you're using CodeIgniter and you're not sure how to do this yet. We'll be using the database class. We'll be using sessions. We'll be using the email class, which I'm not sure. Yeah, I have showed it to you before, but maybe in a more applicable way. So yeah, let's get started right away then. In this video tutorial series, I won't be installing CodeIgniter from scratch. Instead, I'll just I have this pre-installed version. I've put it in the folder called to_user_site, which is the title of this project, I guess. Okay, and the first thing that I want to do actually is we'll just exit out of this here, is install this mod rewrite functionality so that I can access so that my URLs are cleaner. In order to do this, though, they've actually changed where the wiki is and everything. So if I actually want to do this, all I have to do is type in CodeIgniter on Google, click on the wiki page right here, and that'll take you to a GitHub wiki. And if you go to the actual pages, scroll all the way down to M, and see mod rewrite right here. Okay, and this is a five-step process to installing this this mod rewrite module. But I can show you how to do it in 2 steps if you're doing it on a web server or whatever. So what you'll do is you'll just copy all of this code in this block here in the number 1, create your .htaccess file. And what we'll do actually is in the root directory of the installation of CodeIgniter on our system, whether it's on a web server or on a local server, what you'll do is you'll just create a new file, call it .htaccess, and you'll see that'll be right beside index.php and license.txt. Open that up, and there you'll just paste the code that you copied from the website. And lastly, if this isn't in the root directory of your web server, for me it's actually in a folder called tutorials/to_user_site, and then you follow that by a slash because that's where the index.htaccess file will be, or the installation of CodeIgniter will be. So for me, just tutorials and to_user_site. I'll save this, and then we can test it out and see if it works. So we know that in CodeIgniter, the default controller set up right when you download the zip file from the website is called the welcome controller, right? So I'll open that up, and you can see that the welcome controller, the index function of that, just loads the welcome message view. So in this case, if I go and type in welcome, it should redirect me. Okay, perfect. And this is exactly what we're aiming for. So we can have our welcome and then /index, and then third would be any parameters that we're actually passing in. And these first two folders are the 2 folders that I actually specified in my .htaccess file, /tutorials and /to_user_site, and that's right there. And then here's my actual installation. And if you're not 100% sure why, I'm pretty sure there's a better explanation in my previous tutorial series. So go and check that out if you're finding difficulty here. So index, yeah. Okay, cool. The next thing that I want to do right off the hop is create a database. Now I have one set up here. It's called user tutorial or whatever. So what I can do is I'll create two databases right away. One called users with 3 fields. Okay, it's gonna make me log in again. User tutorial. Okay, I have my password saved. Yours will be very similar, I think, whether you actually have a hosted MySQL server or just a local one. So I'll create a new table called users with 3 fields, because this is just going to be very simple. First one will have, will be called, the first field will be ID. It'll be an integer. Under extra, we're going to auto increment it and set it as the primary key. Next will be email for our chart, and I just set these to 255. That's the max that a varchar can be, and I'd rather not really worry too much about this stuff. And the second will be password. Again, we can just set this to 255. We'll do all the restricting with our code and just leave this open. And we'll save this. And next we're going to create another one and call it temp_users. And this one will also have three fields. The first will also be ID. It'll be an integer. We're going to auto increment that and set it as the primary key. And then we'll have an email address stored here. This will be 255 characters, and this will have a key, and that will also be 255 characters. We'll save this. If you're not 100% sure what this is for, just do it, and we'll use it later, and it'll make full sense once we're finished. Okay, so now we have our mod rewrite installed. We have a database set up that we're going to be using, and yeah, I think that's where I'll end this video. In the next video, we'll actually start building out the login view with the form helper, and yeah, I think that's where we'll leave that one. So thanks for watching.